Yo, so in honor of GTA 5's 10-year anniversary this week, Rockstar has given us what is probably one of the best weeks for making money. So let's jump right into it in GTA Online. For our very first money method, we have the come out to play adversary mode. This week, this adversary mode is paying out triple money, which is dope as hell. And that's only the beginning of how good this week is, so make sure that you stick around until the end of the video. But anyway, in order to start this mode up, you're gonna wanna press start, go to online, jobs, play job, Rockstar created, adversary modes, and then choose from any of the come out to play adversary modes. Now, the way that this adversary mode works is that if you're a runner, your goal is to make it to the escape zone without dying. Sounds pretty simple, right? Well, while it is, you gotta worry about the hunters. Their goal is to try and take your ass out, and they're gonna be coming in hot on motorcycles, so just make sure that you pay attention to your surroundings. For those of you who play this game religiously, such as myself, y'all already know that adversary modes are hella fun. And this one was definitely fun as hell, let me tell y'all that. So I only managed to find 2 other players for this match, but it was still pretty fun nonetheless. I didn't mention it yet, but both the hunter and the runner have weapons on them, so I would pretty much just hear a bike incoming, shoot him down, and keep it moving. One of the 2 dudes even rage quit at some point during the second round, which was funny as hell, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this was pretty much an easy dub for me. For winning the entire match, which was 3 rounds, I made a little over $69,000. Nice. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a fun money method with the boys, then the come out to play adversary mode is definitely something you're gonna want to check out. For our second money method, we have community series jobs. This week, these are paying out not triple money, but quadruple money. 4 times what you would normally make, so that is amazing money to be making right there. And in order to start them up, you're gonna want to head over to this icon right here on your map. And once you arrive to the location, just walk into this pink area thingy right here and press right on your D-pad to start it up. Now, for those of you who have absolutely no idea what community series jobs are, these are jobs made by actual players rather than by Rockstar themselves. And I'm pretty sure how it works is that every single week, Rockstar picks some of the best ones and adds them into this public playlist right here for everybody to be able to play. So massive shout out to everybody who puts in the time to make these awesome game modes, man. Y'all are absolute legends. But anyway, the one that I did was this stunt race called Yucaringo Palace and Chamber. I'm pretty sure I just butchered the shit out of that name. If I did, I apologize. This was a stunt race though, and at first I was like, okay, I'm not seeing any ramps or jumps or anything like that. But then about a minute into the race, I see a goddamn castle. Like, that was a pretty dope ass race. Felt like I was driving into Disneyland here. Like, this was dope as hell. And there was only one other dude racing against me, and I pretty much left his ass in the dust. Like, homie got absolutely smoked by my 10F wide body. God damn. And for taking a fat ass dub in this stunt race, I made a little over $50,000 in only like 6 minutes. If there were more players in this race, that could have very easily been over $100,000 right there. So just like with the come out to play adversary mode that we just went over before this one, if you guys are looking for something fun to grind out with friends, definitely be sure to check out this week's community series jobs. For our third money method, we have this week's standard time trial. You can find it over here by the Hookies restaurant up in North Chumash. Just like I do every single week, I'm gonna highly recommend using a motorcycle for doing this time trial, as well as just any standard time trial, to be honest. They're a lot easier to maneuver, and if you need to go off-road, like you will for this one, that's another plus for using a motorcycle. The one that I used for this week's standard time trial was the Batty 801, and this bike only costs you $15,000. Of course, I'm gonna highly recommend that you fully upgrade it as well, but yeah, this right here is a great bang for your buck vehicle in GTA Online. Anyway, once you make it to the purple time trial area, go ahead and press right on your D-pad to start it up. Immediately after doing so, go ahead and open up your map and set a waypoint on this yellow dot right over here. Then just close out your map, bring up your phone, and quit the time trial from there. Then what I did here was aim my bike in the direction of the freeway and put myself at the edge of the time trial. And once you're ready, go ahead and start it up again. So guys, you just want to follow the path that I took right here. I went through the freeway very little, then I got off of it and took this trail down here. You're gonna stay on this trail pretty much for the rest of the time trial up until the end of it. I'll show it on screen, but I end up cutting through a hill to get to the destination in time. But yeah, this time trial right here was not too difficult at all, honestly. The best advice I could give you guys is to simply just be careful. Obviously, you want to go fast, but you also want to make sure you don't go flying off into the river or hit a rock or go flying off your bike. It's a hiking trail, you know, so just make sure you keep control of the bike at all times here. And also, if you're using a motorcycle like I recommended, try to wheelie if possible. You just want to hold back your left stick in order to do so while driving, and what this does is make you go way faster than you normally would, so yeah, take advantage of that. Anyway, for beating this week's standard time trial, you're looking at a payout of $101,000. Very easy and fast way to make money this week, so you guys will definitely want to do this week's standard time trial. For our fourth money method, we have Lamar and Trevor contact missions. Just like the community series jobs, these are also paying out quadruple money, which is really going to make these worth checking out as opposed to usual. In order to start them up, you're going to want to press start, go to online, jobs, play job, Rockstar created, missions, and then just pick any of the missions with a 4 times money and RP ticker on them. Whichever mission you end up picking, they're all pretty straightforward, you guys. And a great thing about them is that most of them only require you to be a pretty low rank, so these are going to be great for beginners to try out this week. But anyway, the one that I did was It's a G thing. All we had to do was go down to the LSIA airport, break Gerald out of one of those armored police vans, and take him to the drop-off. Super simple mission that only took me and this other dude like 5 minutes to complete, and in those 5 minutes, we managed to make $50,000. Guys, normally these missions are some of the worst ways to make money in the game, going, but right now they're hella good, so I would definitely take advantage of these right now, especially if you're just starting out. For our fifth money method, we have the HSW time trial. Now, before I go over this time trial, I do gotta let you guys know that unfortunately, this one is only available for people on a next-gen console. So for anybody on an Xbox One, PS4, or on a PC, unfortunately, you guys will not have access to this time trial. But for those of you on an Xbox Series X or S or a PS5 such as myself, then you guys are in luck. Hence the name, you guys are gonna need to own an HSW vehicle in order to complete an HSW time trial. And just like I said with the standard time trial from earlier, I prefer bikes over cars any day, so my recommendation is the Hakuchi Drag. Very good motorcycle to have in GTA Online, so I would highly recommend picking this up and turning it into an HSW vehicle. Anyway, once you make it to the purple time trial area, go ahead and press right on your D-pad to start it up. Immediately after doing that, go ahead and open up your map and set a waypoint on this yellow dot right over here. Then just close out your map, bring up your phone, and quit the time trial from there. And just like earlier, I put myself at the edge of the time trial and just started it up. If you guys have ever done an HSW time trial before, y'all already know just how easy these are to complete. You're given a pretty good amount of time for these, and on top of that, HSW vehicles are insanely fast no matter which one you end up choosing. So yeah, you guys should have no problem in terms of getting to the destination on time. The one problem that you might run into though is this same area from earlier. You've got to drive through here once again, so like I said, just be careful, especially with this time trial because again, HSW vehicles are way faster than other vehicles, so it'll be a lot easier to speed off into the river. Trust me, it already happened to me today. Anyway, once you finally make it to the destination, you're gonna be paid $254,000. So for all of my next gen people, definitely be sure to do your HSW time trial this week. For our sixth money method this week, we have hangar sell missions. This week, the hangar is paying y'all double money, which is very good. If y'all thought the other money methods were already pretty good, the actual businesses themselves are where the real money's at. Anyway, once you guys are inside of your hangar's office, go ahead and log into your computer right over here. And what you're gonna wanna do is focus on these three right here at the top: narcotics, chemicals, and medical supplies. What you wanna do is only source from two of these right here. So I normally just do a source mission for narcotics, then chemicals, then narcotics again, and just keep on doing that until my hangar is fully stocked. When you guys do start up a source mission, it's gonna ask you whether you wanna do an air mission or a land mission. Do yourself a favor and do land missions. They're just so much easier, and most of them can be done in less than 5 minutes. Anyway, fast forward to when your hangar is fully stocked with 50 crates of air freight cargo. It's time to sell it all and make that money. If you got 25 of two of those three like I told you to, you're gonna get a 35% bonus for each one. What you want to do here is make sure that you sell each one individually, so 2 separate sell missions. Do not click the green button at the bottom and sell them all together, because then you'll miss out on hella money. And make sure you do a land sell mission rather than an air sell mission. Trust me, it's just easier. And if you want to make even more money on top of all this, go into a full public lobby and sell it there for the high demand bonus. And yeah, there is the chance that you'll get grief, but there's a lot of money to be made here, so I think it's worth the risk. Anyway, my dumbass completely forgot to stock up my hangar before making this video, so I'll just put up the payments that I made from these 2 sell missions on screen, because I'm gonna grind that out right after I finish recording this commentary. This is how much I made from completing the first sell mission, and right here is how much I made from the second sell mission. Really hope I don't get grief while doing these. Anyway, once you add those 2 payouts together, this is how much I made from my whole hangar. Guys, the hangar is one of the best businesses in GTA Online right now, so this is definitely something you guys are gonna want to take advantage of this week. For our final money method, we have the Dr. Dre contract, because right now it's paying out double money, and this right here is the best money method this week without a doubt. You already know it's a good ass week when Rockstar makes 2 businesses pay out double, man. That's just dope. W Rockstar. Anyway, speaking of businesses, you're gonna need to own an agency in order to get started with the Dr. Dre contract. And this week you can buy one off of Dynasty 8 Executive for 50% off. If you guys don't already own one, now is most definitely the time to go ahead and grab one before this discount is gone forever. So in order to start up the Dr. Dre contract, you're gonna want to come over to your office inside your agency and log into your computer. And then go to the VIP contract tab and you can get started on the missions for it right here. All of the missions for the Dr. Dre contract take you about an hour and a half to complete, and they're not difficult, honestly. Just like with any other mission, they're pretty straightforward, but of course, they have plenty of combat, so just make sure that you stock up on a bunch of body armor, ammo, and snacks while doing these. Anyway, normally after completing the entire Dr. Dre contract, you only make $1 million. But since it's on double money, you're making an easy $2 million right here. If you guys still do not own an agency, I think the payout speaks for itself right here. So this is no doubt an amazing week for making money, you guys. Like, holy shit. If any of you are still a little confused on the hangar or the agency, or just want to learn more about making money with them, I've got a guide on each one right here on the channel. If that sounds interesting, then you'll definitely want to click on the video on screen right now.